All right, so if you're ever locked up, right? If you're ever locked up, here's some advice. Don't ever agree to throw a spread or cook or share food in some way or fashion with fat guys, okay? Fat guys. And yes, this is story time. So, when I was at CSP Solano on the level 2 dorms, right? I had befriended this guy because he was like in one of my little fucking the program I was in, and his name was Burger, okay, like a hamburger. So that should kind of give you a little bit of clue as to his physical proportions, right? He was fucking hella fat, right? If you're watching this, Burger, you know I love you, but you're hella fat, right? He's like short and fat, like massive, like he has a lot of mass, and a little tiny coconut head. Okay, so Burger comes traipsing down the way, and comes by my bunk. And he's like, "Hey Matt, you wanna make nachos with us? We're gonna make some nachos." I'm like, "Who's we?" He's like, "Oh, me and Dave." Well, Dave is his little butt buddy. Well, I shouldn't say little. Dave is his buddy, and Dave is, you guessed it, fat as fuck. He's a big, giant, fat body, right? So Burger is short and fat, and Dave is tall and fat. And they're just like these huge, fat guys, and like they waddle around the yard together, and they're just hella fat. So he's like, "Yeah, you know, us bigger guys, like we know how to cook real good. We like to eat." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, yeah. All right, cool, I'll throw in, fuck it." I had hella good shit that I threw. I threw in like $20 worth of stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, we got chips and beans and sausages and cheese and da-da-da-da." I'm like, "Okay, cool, here's 2 pouches of fucking carnitas, a thing of jalapenos, like 1 or 2 cans of chili, and a bag of beans." Like, I shot him hella good shit. And a lot of shit. Like, enough shit to where, like, if they just provided chips and cheese, and I provided that, split 3 ways, it would have been a pretty good issue for each of us. So, you know, the way he's talking, like, they got hella shit too. So, like, it's supposed to be like this massive bowl of nachos that I'm like expecting, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So he dips off and he goes to him and fucking Dave go to cook, make it or whatever. You know, 30-40 minutes go by, and then here comes fucking Burger. He's wheezing and shit because he had to walk up the stairs. I'm like, "Dude, you need to fucking, like, you seriously need to, like, work out or something." He's all out of breath and shit. He's like, "Here you go," and he fucking gives me my bowl. It's like a big Tupperware bowl. He fucking spins off. So I'm like, "All right, cool." I peel off the top of the lid, and I look, and it's fucking a bowl of chips. It's like nachos, sans cheese, chili, meat, and fucking everything. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like the chips have come into contact at some point during this process with the ingredients. Like they're stained brown with like chili and beans and fucking, you know, little tidbits of beans and chili and fucking other little knick-knack shit. But it was more or less a bowl of chips. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I was so mad. I was so pissed. Like, I'm like, I just stared at it I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So, like, fucking him and Dave fucking are down there gluttoning out, the fucking little fucking gluttons, fucking just like stuffing their face with all fucking that good shit. 2 pouches of carnitas? Are you serious? Where's the fucking carnitas, bro? Like, where's the fucking chili? Where's the, like I paid $20 for a bag, for a bowl of fucking wet chips? Explain that shit to me. I was fucking, and like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna go fucking down there and tee off on him? And fucking beat his fat ass for that? Like, over nachos? I mean, I could have. I wanted to. I was like, fuck it, man. Fucking lesson learned. I was pissed. You know? And he came by a little bit later. He's like, "Hey, those are pretty good, huh?" I'm like, fuck no. Good? Bro, he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "You gave me a bowl of chips, dog. Like, come on, homie. Like, what the fuck?" He's like, where? I'm like, "Dude, you know what I gave you, right? And you said that you and fucking numbnuts threw in all this good ass shit. Like, where the fuck was it, bro? Like you gave me a bowl of soggy chips. That's what I got, right? Like the way you described it, like I was expecting like a you were talking about like 7 layers and all this fucking, like you were a good salesman, bro, because you sold me on it. But fucking, fucking did the whole whoop-you-wop on me and fucking like, no, well, I'm not the one that made it, Dave. Oh yeah, Dave made it. It's Dave's fault. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it could have been. Yeah. Oh no, it's an accident. Definitely, probably an accident. All those fucking delicious ingredients, all those carnitas and fucking beans and chili and cheese and fucking jalapenos and all that shit. Yeah, they just slipped and fell and accidentally landed in your mouth. Huh? Big accident, right? Fuck out of here with that shit. Oh my god. Get out of here with that shit, man. So fucking all the guy, like my little bunkmates in the area were all like snickering. I'm like, what? They're like, dude, bro, never do that. Never fucking eat with fat guys, man. They'll fucking do that every time. I'm like, clearly, like, shit, I didn't know I needed to supervise these motherfuckers, man. I was pissed. I'm getting mad relaying it to you right now. I'm like, it's making me mad. But guys are like weird like that in prison. Like fucking the other time, like when I was at Folsom on my first term, I had gone to the canteen and I purchased, among other things, a bottle of, you know, that rooster sauce, the red sauce, the sriracha sauce. Purchased a bottle of that so I could bring it down to Chow when we go to dinner to put it on that bland ass food that we get. Spice things up a little bit. So later that day they popped the doors for Chow. I step out onto the tier. I got my fucking little spork. I got my spork and I got my fucking bottle of sriracha sauce. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I look a few cells down, the skinhead that lived there, he steps out and he looks at me and I look at him and he's got a bottle of sriracha sauce as well. I've got sriracha sauce. He's got sriracha sauce. So whatever. So we go to Chow, we eat. You know, when you land at a table with 3 other guys and you got a bottle of sauce or something, it's usual and customary, you know, like to put it on the table and offer it to the guys at your table. You know, like, hey, you guys want to use this? No matter who they are. So the next day happens, and they call for Chow. I step out with my spork and my fucking hot sauce, and I go down fucking to the tables, and that skinhead happened to land at my table. You know, because you have to, like, as you line in for Chow, you fall in at the tables as you go. Like, you can't pick and choose where you sit. So he happens to, like, land at my table. He's 3 or 4 cells down, so for him to land at my table is mighty fortuitous on his part. So I noticed that he doesn't have his hot sauce. He's like, oh, hey, I left my hot sauce in the cell. I think I could, like, get a little bit of your... I'm like, yeah, man, here, go ahead. I thought about that. I'm like, okay. I know that he knows that, like, I know that he's got fucking hot sauce in there, right? And he didn't bring it to Chow. He brought it yesterday, but he didn't bring it today. And I know that he knows that I have some too. So, whatever, maybe it's a coincidence. The next day, same shit. He lands at my table. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Uses my hot sauce. I go back to the cell. I tell my cellie, I think this dude's like purposely trying to sit with me to use my hot sauce so he doesn't have to use his. My cellie started laughing. He's like, no, that's crazy. I'm like, no, bro, watch. The next day at Chow, boom, we go out there, and sure enough, guess who lands at our fucking table? It's him. He's like, oh, thanks, man. He uses the hot sauce. And I look at my cellie. He looks at me. I'm like, see? So we go back to the cell. Okay, look, tomorrow, when we go to Chow, at the last minute, we're going to break off from the line and go, like, act like we forgot to turn our mail in. Like, we're going to leave the line and run over to the podium and turn in our mail. And we'll see if he follows us then. So that's what we did. We're going to shake his ass, right? So fucking we go down the Chow and he fucking puts himself in line behind us like he's been doing. And then me and my cellie look at each other. Boom, we break. Oh, forgot to turn my mail in. So we broke off the line and turned our mail in, right? What does this dude do? Oh, he stops and has to tie his shoe. Are you fucking serious? All that just to sit at my table to use my hot sauce so you don't have to use yours. That's how fucking dudes get down in there. That's how they get down in there. They're fucking, it's fucking way out. Fucking way out shit. So I just stopped bringing this shit. And like, fuck it. I guess we're just not gonna have hot sauce then. Fucking weird ass lame. Fucking weird ass dudes, man. You guys have a good day.